what's up everybody? ESAM here bringing you another video. This one going to be a video that's been a decently long time coming because I tweeted on the 16th of August, which was a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to be recording an ESAM Opinions video based on your replies to this tweet. Give me two options and I'll pick one and explain it. I've been very busy since then, but I'm finally getting around to it on like September, what's today's date? September 4th. So we're getting there. So I'm just gonna scroll down a few of these and, you know, see which ones are good, and I will answer them. And obviously I'll have like all the tweets and everything on the screen so you guys can see all the things that I'm talking about if you can't understand what I'm saying, because I tend to talk pretty fast. But before I get into the tweets, I did want to mention that I am doing a giveaway for a Nintendo Switch for hitting 50,000 YouTube subs. I did a little bit ago, but Alfred was doing his, so I kind of wanted his to get the attention, but now that ended, so I am doing one. It will be the first line of the description down below of the link to enter and blah 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 blah. It'll just be there. You have to, you know, follow people on Twitter and sub to them on YouTube and follow them on Twitch and things like that. So it's not a lot of effort. It's not like you have to pay money or anything to enter. It is just a, you know, follow my friends pretty much, and you can get entries to win a Nintendo Switch. And yeah, because Switches are pretty rare, and I actually have it right here, so I can actually show you guys. It's like, I've had this for a while. If you've been on one of my streams, you can just see it in the background and everyone's like, ESAM, why do you have another Switch? It's like, because it's a giveaway. So please go down, enter, do that, and one of you will be lucky enough to win a Nintendo Switch. I think the giveaway's up for like 2 or 3 weeks, so it'll be there. Go do that. My eye is twitching. I don't like this. It's like boop. It's like bubbling. Feels like it's bubbling. It's weird. The first question is going to be a pretty tough one, which is going to be Vicky Kitty saying apple juice or orange juice, and I think they have two different uses. Apple juice I just enjoy as a flavor more. I enjoy drinking it more like leisurely, but orange juice is specifically like, oh, I'm going to an event soon, or I'm in a plane going to an event and I need that vitamin C boost. Let me just get that in some orange juice and then we just down it real quick. And I feel like I do that more often than I would just drink apple juice leisurely, so I'm going to have to go with orange juice, even though I enjoy drinking apple juice more. At Koopa SSB asks, guac on a burrito or no guac on a burrito? So I'm going to assume this is from Chipotle, where guac is extra, which this matters. So in my opinion, guacamole doesn't really add that much to a burrito. I feel like it kind of like melds all the flavors, which is good or bad, because I like the sharpness of all the flavors that you can get from Chipotle, as opposed to kind of like melding everything together. And if I'm gonna meld everything together, I'm probably just gonna get sour cream because it's not extra and it pretty much does the same thing. So I'm gonna go with no guac on a burrito. At Alfred TV asks, would you rather your subscribers like, comment, or subscribe to this video? And I would say to that, all of the above for sure, so make sure you go do that. At Captain L Pika asks, fat Pikachu or skinny Pikachu? I'm gonna go with Skinny Pikachu. I think Pikachu is a lot cuter this way. I've liked Pikachu more as a design in terms of like watching Pokemon or like seeing like art and things like that since Pikachu's been skinny, or maybe I just enjoy Pikachu more as a character now, so I'm kind of biased towards that. So either way, I'm going to go with Skinny Pikachu. At PG_Zan, who is still at Nairo Saga months later, asks, Wind Waker or Majora's Mask? I'm gonna go with Majora's Mask. It's my favorite Zelda game, even after Breath of the Wild. I liked the themes, rather, of Majora's Mask a lot more. It was creepy, but it was done really, really well. I like how they packed so much of a game into like literally only the 3 days, because everything's happening at the same time, but you slowly start to discover more and more of the things that you can do and more of the story as obviously you progress towards the game, but it was all there at the very beginning, and I absolutely love that. So Majora's Mask, free, best Zelda game. At Kairos SSB asks, default light Twitter or dark night mode Twitter? Well, I don't know if you can, clearly night mode. Night mode is superior in all ways. It hurts my eyes way less, and you can always turn your phone brightness up in the sun if you really need to be on Twitter outside. Light Twitter does absolutely nothing for you besides just be worse. At Recon SSB asks, Callie or Marie, obviously referring to the Squid Sisters from Splatoon 1. So I will just have this include, I talked about this in my Mayo hot dog video, but the overall list is going to be Callie is greater than Marie and Marina, which are kind of tight, although I'm starting to like Marina more than Marie. Just as an aside, it is greater than Pearl. Pearl's all the way over there. Pearl sucks. At Spencer G is Black asks, ice cream or Italian ice? So I'm gonna go with ice cream here because it is not a question of ice cream versus gelato, which I think would be a bit closer, but Italian ice, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have as many flavors. I might just be ignorant and haven't got all the Italian ices, but mostly I see like tart Italian ices, so I might be wrong, but given the knowledge that I have, I'm gonna pick ice cream. My eye still won't stop twitching. It's been like 5 minutes. Help! At Fro for Show asks two different questions, which are kind of weird food questions. Asks burrito or hot dog, in which case I'm going to pick burrito, and then hamburger or taco, in which case I'm going to say hamburger. Kind of interesting that he chose different foods from like different ethnicities, because like it wasn't hamburger or hot dog, taco or burrito, but so I kind of like that, which is why I featured both of them, but I am going to go with burrito and hamburger kind of easily. At RedFlare97 asks squat or deadlift. I wasn't particularly good at deadlifts. My form was kind of really weird, like for some reason I just couldn't do them correctly, so I'm gonna go with squats, even though like my left leg was kind of weird and it would always like bend in when I was doing squats, which was obviously bad. I'm still gonna go with squats over deadlift for sure. Although the first day I did like serious weighted squats in college with my roommate, and then I had to like walk around campus the next day. And Clemson, for those of you that don't know, is in South Carolina, has a bunch of hills. It was very, very difficult to walk up and down hill while like having super jello legs. I'm like, I'm scared I'm going to fall down. So that was unfortunate, and I embarrassed myself in front of my crush at the time because I like literally had my leg, like I was talking to her and I tried to like walk forward and my leg buckled and I was like, oh no. It was over for me, man. It was done. It was over. At Fire MLTRS asks Lucky Charms versus Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes free. Lucky Charms, the actual cereal isn't good, and the marshmallows are overrated by every single person that enjoys. I don't know. I never liked the marshmallows. They're super dry and terrible if they're dry, and then if they're wet, they're like too mushy. But they're not like any type of crunchy or crispy like most good cereals are. Frosted Flakes is also my favorite cereal, so this is gonna win anyway. Like regardless of what cereal you were with, that was gonna be my favorite, so I'm going to go with Frosted Flakes. At Dog_Switch MK asks, better with rage. It's a two-part question. Who is better with rage, Meta Knight or Zero Suit, and who's better overall, Meta Knight or Corrin? So Zero Suit's way better with rage because she grabs you at 10 and you die, as a lot of characters, or like 20 or 30 or something like that. And who's better, Meta Knight or Corrin? I'm gonna go with Corrin because she has a way less linear neutral and it's also more unreactable, and you also can't camp edge and be good versus her because her ledge trapping is way better than Meta Knight's overall, so I'm gonna go with Corrin. At Hey Connorian asks, is the dress blue and black or white and gold? I saw blue and black, but technically it was both depending on how you saw the lighting in the area. So both, but blue and black free. Like I definitely know more people that saw blue and black than white and gold. At Sonic M4N, or man, I guess, because leet speak, asks the question I talked about earlier: gelato or ice cream? I don't know. I think I'm still gonna go with ice cream because I haven't had gelato enough to like really have enough data to really be like, oh, this is like a strong opinion, because I've only had it a small handful of times. All the times that I did have it were absolutely amazing, but ice cream's also really good. So I'm going to still go with ice cream, but it's close. It's way closer than the one with the Italian ice. At JuniorIos50 asks, which matchup is more disgusting, Pikachu versus Fox in Brawl or Pikachu versus Fox in Smash 4? Well, I could tell you didn't play Brawl because this isn't a question, because Pikachu Fox in Brawl was like 80-20. Because I grabbed him at 0 and literally killed him, because you just down throw chain grab him into buffered footstool, into one quick attack lock, into like jabs until they SDI far enough, then forward smash and they just die. They actually die. Like it's guaranteed death all the time. And yeah, Fox is like fast, but he's also fast in Smash 4, and zero deaths are significantly harder in Smash 4 than they were in Brawl, because Brawl it's literally just grab equals death. So clearly the more disgusting matchup is Pika Fox and Brawl. At Tarek_SSB asks, banana or lemon? So this is weird because again, two pretty different things. Like obviously you have a citrus fruit and then like a normal fruit. I don't know how I would characterize banana. I think lemon is overall more versatile, because bananas it's typically going to be things like, you know, in either ice cream for sundaes or like fruit salads or just by itself, whereas opposed to lemon is kind of typically like a garnish or like an additive to a lot of things. Also you can use things like lemon peel for making desserts. So I'm gonna go with lemon overall, but bananas are delicious. At Shin Fluffy asks, coffee or tea? So I don't really like either. I've had tea from a bunch of places, including Japan, and also like Dubai, and a bunch of places that are like, we make good tea, and I haven't enjoyed any of it. Coffee I don't enjoy, but I've had things that I've enjoyed with coffee in them, or also, you know, I've had just straight up coffee before and been like, this is doable because I'm really tired. Obviously they have a bunch of sugar and stuff in it, like sweeteners and flavors and stuff in it, as opposed to just like tea, but I'm gonna go with coffee. At Tony_SSB4 asks, would you like to beat 0 but get 17th at an S tier event, or win an S tier event? So I'm gonna go with I'd rather win an S tier event, just because I feel like that's more influential for your PGR placement. Beating 0 is obviously very nice, but it would kind of suck to like beat 0. Like let's say I beat him at Genesis, right, where I played him for 13th. It would suck if I beat him and then didn't make top 8, because I would be like, I beat 0, yay, and then like, but I didn't top 8, that would suck. I would much rather win an S tier while avoiding 0. Yeah, free, like, no contest. At Floor Sir Pete asks, which IRL stat would you max out of speed, attack, defense, HP, and luck? And this obviously isn't 2, but I'm just gonna do this anyway. I would probably max out luck, just because, you know, I feel like I have base stats for all the other ones are like high enough that I'll be fine, except for attack, because I'm kind of a wimp. But luck, you know, that would just, everything would be in my favor. I would always win the lottery. I would always, like, if there was a 50-50 chance of something happening to me, it would always work for me. You know, I'd obviously get lucky with brackets, so I would top 8 everything, because I would only get like ditties and clouds. And then everything that just could happen, like I would always get like untechable spins. I would always get every single thing that I would ever need. And also I would get lucky in terms of girls, because I mean, obviously if there's a 20% chance that they maybe like me because I'm a cool person, they would like me. So luck for sure. Like that's luck is the underrated stat. Also crits are nice, so whatever. At Bionist Guy asks the age-old question, or like a variant of it, obviously. Would I rather fight 100 duck-sized lions or 1 lion-sized duck? So I would rather fight the 1 lion-sized duck, because having to deal with one thing is a lot less obnoxious than having to deal with 100 of them, because ducks like are small, but they're not like tiny. Like ducks still go up to like your thigh or something like that, so having 100 things like that like jump on you and like push you over, and then just there's 100 of them trying, like, you know, they would just like lay on your arms and then you couldn't fight back, and then they would just like eat your face because they're lions and they still have teeth, right? It's just like a slightly bigger cat, which is problematic as opposed to the one big duck, because ducks can be violent, but they don't, it's not like they're geese, they don't have teeth. So it would just kind of like, you could get on top of the duck and just like body it. But you like, it's 100 things that's way too many to deal with. Especially considering I'm assuming like I'm walking down the street and I don't have like a shotgun or something, I'm just like, or like, you know, an Uzi that's just, right? Like it's just me. So I'm gonna go with the 1 duck-sized, or the 1 lion-sized duck. At Grilled Yakisoba asks, going on a fancy date in a Pikachu costume or jogging in a full set of winter clothes in the Florida heat? So first off, I think it's hilarious that you think I jog. So that's that's the first part. And second off, I would probably go on the date in a Pikachu costume. Not a first date, but I would definitely rather like not get heat stroke and die. I'd rather just embarrass myself, like for sure. That's clearly the better option than like I'm jogging and then dying, because it is really hot in Florida plus summer heat. Like people get heat stroke just being outside in normal clothing. Like in winter clothes, like you're done. Like you're literally not gonna be okay. So I'll definitely take the going on a date in the Pikachu outfit. Caps Lock SSB asks the age-old question: vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream? So I never actually know the answer to this. I flip-flop on this a lot. I think I'm going to go with vanilla, just because I feel like vanilla as a base is better, because you could always add more stuff to vanilla, but chocolate already has a fairly strong flavor, and if you add stuff to it, you're just like kind of getting rid of the chocolate flavor as opposed to like enhancing the vanilla flavor. Like, you know, you can have cookies and cream, which is vanilla plus cookie chunks, or you can add chocolate syrup to vanilla ice cream, or you can just add like fruit or something, and I feel like it works better than it would with chocolate ice cream, so I'm gonna go with vanilla. At Aries257 asks, would I rather drown in pools every event in singles but win every doubles event, or win every singles event but never team with MVD? I'm gonna go with the second one, where I win every single event, because then I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because even if I win all the doubles events with MVD, we're like at max making like maybe 2,000 each per tournament, and I'd much rather win like 8 or 12 or like 5K like each event. I can just give him some of it and be like, hey, I'm gonna pay for your whole trip if I don't team with you, because I'm going to win, because whatever scenario that this happens, I am obviously winning every tournament. That'd be fine. And I don't think he would mind that either, because he's getting free trips, and so I would definitely pick that. Although teaming with MVD is really fun, but I want to win everything. And yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed this video. It's been a long time since I've done like a Q&A video or like a question video, so I hope you guys definitely enjoyed that. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.